Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to be talking about 5 cheap games on the Switch. Now, some of these games may have been released on other consoles or on Steam, but I bought them on the Switch and, well, they were cheap. So, let's get started. Now, I do want to start off by saying none of these games cost more than $15. Matter of fact, most of them go for under $10. I bought most of these games on sale, but I do feel that they're worth their asking price. So first up, we're going to start off with a game called Medigal. Now, if you're looking at this game and you're thinking Mega Man, well, you'd be right. It is obviously highly inspired by Mega Man. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. The gameplay feels very much like Mega Man, even some of the enemies might seem familiar. And while it does offer a challenge, it is far more forgiving than Mega Man. You have unlimited continues, there's even checkpoints throughout the stages, but there's also these little gear icons that you collect, and if you die on a certain section, you can use one and start over in that section. Otherwise, you start over at the beginning of the stage or at a previous checkpoint. Now, I was kind of shocked when I googled this game because Nintendo Life gave it 3 out of 10, and I think Metacritic gave it like a 62%. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this is not a $50, $60 game, but you know what? For $5, if you like Mega Man, check it out. Next up, we have Strike. Now, I'm sure you're probably thinking, really, a bowling game? But my wife and I have so many fond memories of playing Wii bowling and hanging out, having a couple of drinks, playing some music, and just chatting about whatever, and just playing some bowling. And you know what? We've kind of missed that. Now, obviously, I do have a Wii. I could just pop in Wii bowling, but, you know, I was looking for something on the Switch, and I was glad I found this. What else is there to say about it? It's pretty much bowling. It does offer motion control, which I do enjoy in this sense, but it also gives you the option to flip the switch sideways and you can use your finger and who cares about that? Now, I will admit for $10 the price might seem kind of steep, but there are other game options that are kind of fun. Our favorite is one called Duck Pin. Pretty much the pins are smaller, your ball is smaller, but you do get 3 chances per frame. I don't know what it is about it, but the wife and I do enjoy playing this, and going back and playing like regular bowling just seems odd for some reason. But if you liked Wii bowling or bowling in general, you know what? $10, I'd say give it a chance. Next up, we have Night Terrors. This was actually one of the first games I bought for the Switch. And while it is a pretty basic concept, it's challenging but also very addicting. It is an auto-run game, so you jump to avoid obstacles, you can even fly or hover for a second, you have a sword to attack enemies, and the further you get, there's more enemies that come at you, there's more obstacles to avoid, and it gets more and more chaotic, but it's so much fun. And if this looks like your type of game, you can't go wrong for $3. Next up, we have Draw a Stickman Epic 2. Now, I will admit, if you have children, this is probably a game they'd enjoy more, but I just love the concept of being able to draw your own enemy and also your own hero. And as you can see, the wife and I took it very serious. And the game itself is okay, it's not the greatest game in the world, but if you find it on sale, just give it a chance so you can laugh at your own creations. Last up, we have Katana Zero. I cannot stress how much I love this game. I played this game from beginning to end, and I loved every minute of it. I can't tell you what's going on with the story. There's something about a drug that you're addicted to, and you go to like a psychiatrist, and he gives you the drug, and I don't know, there's a lot going on, but let's be honest, when the gameplay is this awesome, who cares about a story? This game is very trial and error, and there were parts that really frustrated me, but you know what? You just keep going, eventually you get it, and when you get everything right, it's just so badass looking and so satisfying. I do gotta highlight the best part of this game for me was the Silent Hill reference. I didn't notice it at first. There's like a sign that says like Quiet Hills. Didn't even faze me. It wasn't until the end of it, there's like a little part that there's like this pyramid head looking thing, and I kind of like freaked out. Total fanboy moment, but I loved it. Now I know this game is also on the Xbox. I think it's on the PS4 as well, but I do know if you have Game Pass on the Xbox, you can play it right now at the time of this video. Give it a chance. This game was awesome. Well, anyway, guys, those were 5 cheap games on the Switch or other consoles. Thanks again for watching. You know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Now, I'm not saying the game isn't still How long have you been like that?